Hey, it's nice to see you again, Trisha.
Hi, this is you.
Yes, everything's good with you?
Yeah, everything's good.
All right, just to repeat from the last session, I read to you the statement of confidentiality,
Mhm.
and so you still understand.
Yeah, I do.
Right,
I
it still
remember.
stands.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to summarize what we talked about the last time, you was trying to find like a balance between your life, between relationships and work, and also hanging with family and as well as school.
Yes.
So since then, actually expand on the balance, just to recap what we went through.
Okay, so basically, I'm strong with school
Mhm.
and work, and I'm getting older in age, and I wanted to get to the point where I start building on my personal life in regards to a relationship, and to the point where there's longevity in it.
Mhm.
That I could later have, a family of my own and children. I just don't want to be this woman who's a workaholic and um, has degrees and doesn't have my own idea of what family is. I wanted to grow now. I know you can't go life based on steps, but I look at it in a way where if I don't go for it like I'm going for school and going for it like how I'll go to get my money,
Mhm.
then it's not going to happen, and that's what worries me.
So what things have you done since then, or any changes you have made to work toward the balance?
Um, Basically, I've been dating. I've been going on dates with people that I find, you know, would get me to a level where I'm getting what I want out of life, happiness. And at the beginning, the first 2 months talking to them, stuff it went well, but it's always that ending that messes up everything, and I feel like I'm messing it up. I honestly feel like I'm messing up um, the relationships going any further. I feel like I set an expectation for the individual I choose to date, and when they don't meet that expectation, I get floppy where I just feel like I can't talk to them no more. But it's not. I guess because I just have a mindset where I feel like things are supposed to go a certain way, and when it doesn't, I feel like I'm wasting my time, or I will. I just need to stop setting expectations for people, especially when I don't know them very well. And nobody should be placed on such a high altitude when I don't know them and they don't know me. And I need to work on that. I do.
Expand on the expectation part.
Um, I'm just expecting somebody to automatically want to be there for me, want to wonder how my day is going, uh, care for me, not for my parents or not for my, my overall. I know, like, when you first meet somebody, you go based off of how they look, because that's all you have. But I want somebody who's like look at me beyond skin, like be more skin deep. Look at the fact that I'm a good woman. Look at the fact that I am also smart, but don't look at everything that I'm doing for myself, because that's what's making people not want to go further with me sometimes, because they feel like, oh, Trisha, you're here and I'm still trying to hike up to there. So I feel like this is not going to work because you're always going to be on a higher level than me. But I chose you. You understand that? I chose them. And for them to be so insecure and downplay themselves, but I didn't choose them based on what they have. I don't care what you have. I chose you because I felt like, oh, you make me laugh. You have a great personality. You're you're down to earth and you are responsible. And we could build together because you're working on yourself. Just because, oh, the reason why is because my mom was so hard on me. I went straight to college right after high school. I obtained a degree before the age of 23, and then it's like, okay, and now I'm in my next degree and I'll have it before I'm 30. It's not because that's what I chose to do. I wanted to do that. I have friends who decided, no, I'm after high school, I'm gonna have my I'm gonna start my family now. And if I do decide to go to school, it's gonna be online while I raise my family. I have friends that did that. but that was their choice. Uh, it just upsets me the fact to think that people feel the need to go based on who I am to know whether or not they want to go any further.
So you feel frustrated when you put a lot into a relationship and you seem like the person either doesn't understand or doesn't reciprocate the same thing.
Yes, it frustrates me a lot because it makes me scared to be myself. I feel like I have to change my personality altogether. I feel like I have to be another person in order to get that, get what I want from people. I feel like I can't be me. Like, I'm sensitive. I'm kind-hearted. I am caring. I care about how people are, how they respond to things. And I can't be me. I cannot be this sensitive, caring woman. I have to be mean. I have to be angry, and I have to be demanding to get the attention of somebody I like. Is that silly, or is that ridiculous?
Yeah.
Why do I have to be demanding? Like, I notice when I put up a situation where the guy has to, or the woman, because I date both. If I put up a wall where they have to chase me, it keep on going. It keep on going. It's like the thrill of it, chasing. But the moment I stop, show some sense of I care, I like you, I want to see where it goes, let's talk, the car stops. It's no longer a high-speed chase because they got me where they wanted me, vulnerable, and liking them back. What's the point in chasing you anymore?
So just to go back to something I mentioned in the first session, and I was saying how the choices you made got you to this point. Now, if you were to change your personality or you would have been a different person, how do you think you would have ended up?
Like, basically being mean and standoffish and stuff like that. How would I be? Because that's basically the opposite of my personality. I felt like I would have got so much more out of people if I didn't care. But that scares me to think that I gotta be the opposite of my personality to gain what I want. Meaning, I gotta be a completely different person to be happy. You see how crazy that sounds?
It's different.
I don't want to feel like I have to be unlike myself. I hear people all the time, stay my whole life. Don't change your personality. Stay who you are. You're a wonderful person. Be who you are. Stay who you are. And being who I am has got me to where people respect me, yeah. People love me, yeah. People will never forget how I am. But it doesn't get me basically that.
So to paraphrase, if you don't mind me cutting in, you okay with who you are, but it doesn't get you the results you need in terms of relationship or job wise.
I mean, you said what?
You said that you're okay with who you are and the fact that yes, you're a nice person, and because people tell you, and you also feel you're a nice person, but you feel you're not getting the results when it comes to dealing with a person on a dating level.
Yeah. Basically, I feel like it's okay to be, nice and sweet and with work and nice and sweet with my friends and being who I am with my friends. But it's not okay to be like that if I'm trying to be with somebody. I have to cut that off in half. I don't have to cut it off because my personality makes me who I am. I just got to cut it in half and hold back a lot of what I'm feeling to make things keep going. That's what I have to do. And it upsets me, but that's how things have been working. And it's frustrating because even my mom said, don't don't give everybody all your information when you first deal with them because they don't deserve it. They have to build up to that. Don't put expectations for a person either, and don't lead with your heart and your sleeve. Lead with that feeling, like maybe, like just lead with the idea that you're living in the moment, not this is permanent, because nothing is permanent like unless it's like nothing is permanent, but you still gotta live in a moment to a sense, and just be happy what you have for the moment, but don't lead with, oh, this is forever, because nothing's forever. And I just wish I didn't read all those books as a kid and watch all those movies and think, oh, Cinderella gets Prince Charming at the end and she was the bum. Like, not to say she was a bum, but she didn't have nothing. She cleaned chimneys. She didn't do nothing. Freaking Beauty was kidnapped by the Beast. She was kidnapped, bro. Sorry to call you, bro. She was kidnapped and held captive and fell in love. Like, what? When I really look at the story, Snow White was sleeping and found in a forest and fell in love. All this stuff is fiction, and now that I think about it, there's no way in hell that any of that could be reality, you know? I want a storybook of life, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Like, one day I want to get married. I want to be a mom. I want stuff that I don't know is gonna be a reality. And it scares me because I feel like I'm gonna be the best aunt, take care of my nieces and nephews, and take them on vacation with me, flaunt them off, love them. I'm gonna be the best godmother, because I'm a godmother now, but I love my godkids. And I'm gonna be a best of everything, but not, it's scary to feel like I'm not gonna be mommy. And it's not to say I'm not gonna be mommy, but I feel like I'm gonna be mommy and daddy, not have a husband or something like that to be with me. I feel like it's gonna be just me be mommy by myself, like be a mother, single mother, just to have that portion of it, like a strong single mother though, a single mother that provides for my kids, like it was 10 parents raising her, but not mommy and daddy relationship or anybody to help me except my family and stuff like that. I don't think I'm gonna have the whole thing.
Just take a minute just to think about everything you said. So I don't spit out something. I just want to just think.
That's so scary to think like that. I hate that I think like that. Because I'm young and I'm thinking like that already. I don't want to get to the point I'm speaking things into existence, you know? And I feel like I'm literally speaking things into existence. I don't know.
Let's say, just hypothetically, if you don't meet this person, what are things that you feel you can do to help yourself or help others to move past the fact that you're not with someone?
I'm just gonna be traveling, dating. I'm just gonna be going places with my family, having fun, but I feel like I'm gonna be. I'm so scared to speak into this. I'm so scared. I really am scared to speak that into existence. I really feel like I'm gonna turn so ice cold. And oh my God, I feel like I'm be desensitized from feeling like I can have that. I'm gonna chase people away because the way I am, I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna destroy any type of feeling. I feel like I'm just gonna make things worse. I think it's because of my last relationship that made me this way. And I thought I had the closure, but I'm still messed up. And
If you can, and it's up to you, if you can expand on not even certain things, but generally what the person did to make you feel that.
the person didn't love me back. I basically dedicated 5 years of my life to them and loved them unconditionally for 5 years, and I wasted my youth being dedicated to something and loving the person, and I don't know how I loved them so hard, and they hurt me. And I was engaged to be married, and they hurt me so bad, and I broke up with them because of the hurt. It was making me sick, and I thought, okay, it's gonna be 2 years to heal, but I'm still damaged from it. I'm still damaged from it because it's making me hot just thinking about it. It's making me feel like how I felt when I was in my teens. Feel like how I felt when I was in my early 20s. It's making me feel hot and like that person. And I remember crying and telling myself, you're not going to feel this way ever again. You're not going to let somebody get this close to you to the point that they can control your heart. And every time somebody gets close enough, I kind of like fall for it to a sense. And then I see myself becoming this woman again that forced myself to get out of a bad situation and mourning with the relationship all over again. Even though I'm not with that person no more, I'm crying to force myself to get out of it so that I don't hurt. And it's not like I'm hurting, but to prevent myself from being hurt by this new person, I mourned the situation. And then once I finish crying and mourning it, I get out. And then I feel better.
So your past experience causes you to be cautious with any person in the future you deal with.
Yes. And it has caused me not to get close to anybody. And I realized that this was in 2014, 2015, where it ended, and it was like 2016, 2017. This is year 3, about to be over, and I am still affected by everything that person put me through. And the fact that person was my first love and everything, and they hurt me in a way where, I don't know, even like had a conversation with them and thought I got my closure because I cried and I felt better. But a part of me is so angry. And it don't make no sense why I'm so angry. I don't understand why I'm still angry. Maybe angry because I wasted time, or angry because I loved somebody that didn't love me back. Like, was I even in love? Was I in love with the idea? I'm angry because I really put up with so much for no reason. It just makes me feel stupid because I'm letting my past experience affect every single relationship that I want to get in, and I can't get into these relationships because I don't want to look dumb again. I'm scared of somebody thinking they can have so much power over me to make me look stupid. I even get to the point where I start thinking I'm gonna get with somebody who I don't like just so I have the upper hand. But I'm not doing that. not. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I can't. I can't do that. I cannot do that. I'd rather be alone than be unhappy.
So just to, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just to, so it's not so much the balance. You that's the problem. You trying to find if it's necessary to even go through a relationship at all. Even if you have the time, is it worth it?
I feel like it would be worth it. I feel that it is necessary because I want to be everything. I want to be mommy. I want to be auntie. I want to be grandma. I want to be everything. I want to not just experience life based on all the goals that I've met. My biggest goal to have is to extend my existence. I want to be a mother. I want to be a wife. I want to have kids. I want to experience the aggravation of arguing with somebody I love and taking my kids to school and being frustrated. I want all of that. I want to travel with somebody other than just my best friends. I want to laugh over stupid stuff with someone who actually cares about me more than I want somebody to call me and irk the shit out of me for no reason. Just to be like, Trish, I know you at work and you don't like to be bothered, but I don't bother you anyway. Not just my best friend. Like my best friend does that. My mom bothers me, but I want that type of love that's beyond friendship and family. I just want somebody to love me back. The way I could love them. I want somebody who cares enough to love me. Care enough to label me. You know what I'm saying? Like, see everybody say, oh, I have guy friends. Yeah, I was with my wife the other day and this and that. Or they're like, I have my girlfriend or my wifey. I'm never labeled. I'm just Trisha. And yeah, people, you dating them, and they call you babe or boo boo or all that stuff. But I'm never labeled the girlfriend or the wifey or the this and that because I never get that far because I think I mess it up or they don't give me enough attention or it doesn't work. I don't know. And I just be so frustrated behind that because, again, I feel like I'm wasting my time, but I don't regret it because I tried. But again, I analyze the crap out of myself wondering, what am I doing wrong? And not understanding how to get back on track to be with somebody that's good for me.
Prepare to have the balance, just to go over it. You do want that relationship, that person that to say, hey, this is my girlfriend, this is my wifey or whatever, and you feel like you have the person, you just getting a person is not the issue. It's that you feel important enough for the person to label you that wifey, that girlfriend, that special something.
Exactly.
And due to past experience, you feel it's harder for you to find that, or if you do find it, you're not as open to it.
Because in the first, in my past relationship, in the first 3 years, I was labeled. I felt like the only one. I felt special. I was babe. I was wifey. I was this. I was cared for. But just started going downhill. I feel like longevity is amazing, but at the same time, people cheat. I didn't cheat, but people cheat and people do things. And I always said, oh, they're gonna experience this, and I'm gonna be so happy that they experienced the heartache I felt. And then I was talking to them, and they told me, oh, I've been hurt. This person not treating me right. We have a kid together, and all of that. And I was angry. I wasn't happy. I was angry. Not because everything is like going the way it's going. I was angry because I felt like you had a baby with somebody else. You married somebody else. You're faithful to somebody else. What did I do wrong that you couldn't do that for me? And I felt like they took my life to a sense. Basically, I had to do all the hard work to get to the point where a relationship could be promising. And you be with somebody for a year and some change. And you give them the luxury, you get a house with them, you have a baby with them, and you're going through all the bullshit with them and complaining to me about it? What?
Yeah, we'll let you get
That was mind-boggling. You basically are raising a beautiful girl. The little kid is beautiful. Oh my God, she is beautiful. And then the person they are with is hurting them. Doesn't care about their emotions. Already wants a divorce after their daughter is old enough to go to school and everything. And I said, what? This is crazy. And you know what even made me more angry is the person treating them like shit. But they're still willing to keep on staying with them to make sure it works out. But I treated them like everything. And they continue to do me wrong. That's why I feel like changing my personality will make it where I get the better end of the stick. I be mean to somebody, I don't care, and don't really retain the information that they are giving me to a sense. I'll be better with not getting my emotions involved, and I'll be better with getting what I want to a sense without having to worry about being hurt. Because they're going to care because I don't care. See how messed up that is?
So another part of the frustration is you feel like you're the person that put in the work to become a wifey, but someone else benefited from it, and that person doesn't even treat them as you feel that they should be treated.
Yes. I feel like, what was the point of me molding this person for years into being such a respectful individual and loving them and caring about them so that they could go to another person and give them everything that they were supposed to give me. That doesn't make me feel good. And I tried this friendship with my ex. I tried this friendship. I tried it. It is the most difficult thing to do when a part of you still cares about them. Even after everything. I never felt good enough. I never felt like anything I was doing, anything I dedicated to that relationship was worth it. I never felt like I was worth it. People make things so hard. I feel like dating should be the most easiest thing to do, but it's not. It's really complicated. It's really frustrating to think that, oh, you're messing with somebody who you want to build with, and it doesn't go nowhere. I'm tired. I'm like, dating's okay, going out's okay, but I'm getting to the point in my life where I don't even like going to the club no more. I don't like going to the club anymore because I hate people touching me. I hate people in my face. It's annoying. I'm just at the point in my life where I just want to travel, be healthy, finish school, work, and travel some more, and open businesses, and just have that one person that I could say is for me, you know? But it's easier said than done. As for my life, like, it's easier said than done. Yeah.
You getting hurt, it sucks. I mean, nobody likes to get hurt. Whether you're the person that leaves or the person that got left, or if it's mutual, whatever the case. That's the hard part about relationships, or just life period, is you get hurt. Whether it's you get laid off, whether it's a person that's not even a girlfriend or boyfriend, a person that you're close with, all of a sudden they stop messing with you. Not even necessarily a beef, it's just life goes different directions, and you no longer have that person. Whether it be a teammate, a person that you play ball with, and now this person got drafted to the pros and you didn't, or WNBA, obviously not did. But or if someone close to you passes away, is anytime it's that loss is a void that's you trying to fill, and it seems like the more you try to fill it, it gets hard, because now your expectation is to what you had before, and then any person after that is not even meeting up to that expectation, or succeeded that expectation, and that's what part of makes it difficult. It's like you expect it to be at least this, not even this, but at least this. The person can't even make it here, so it's kind of like, well, why bother even dealing with a person if I'm just going to stay here? And then that's very difficult, and like I said, it hurts. The thing to do is, I mean, you can't always solve the problem. You may not know if it's solved, but one thing you do is, like you said it yourself, keep doing the things that make you happy. As with your godchildren, nieces and nephews, or younger family members, travel, do the things that make you happy.
But it's like, I'm starting to feel like that's not enough. Like, don't get me wrong, my family makes me happy, but I'm not with them all the time. I'm not with my best friend all the time. She got her own relationship, she got her own things going. But I hate when I meet somebody from the past and they're like, damn, Trisha, you still single? When is you gonna get in a relationship? Like, at least a relationship, you don't have to settle down nothing, but when you actually gonna stop being picky? You think I'm being picky on purpose?
I can't answer that. You gotta expand on what you mean by picky.
Meaning, like, I feel like I need to stop setting expectations for people and assuming that they're gonna meet a standard and they don't, and then just getting bored and cutting them off. I need to stop doing that. Like, it's getting to the point where everybody, I don't know, I'm at that point in my life where sometimes I just don't like certain situations, and I get out of it before I get emotionally involved and stuck.
Having a standard, there's nothing wrong with having a standard. You need standards. You don't want to just deal with anybody.
No.
But also, if you're scared, if you set the standard too high, you're going to find a person that meets that standard. So then it goes back to the balance. You know, whether it be balancing different things in your life, with work, school, whatever else, or even within a relationship, or within the standard itself. You don't want to set your standards too high, but you don't want to set them too low because you don't want to just get with someone that's not good for you either. It's finding the key thing is finding that balance, and it's not going to be easy. That's why you got to work on the fun stuff like travel and girlfriends and night out and this and that. Then if that person comes along, fine. If he or she doesn't, fine, because you have other things going. And it's not easy, but it's not a solution, but it's a step in the right direction.
People tell me stop looking because love and everything will find you. I'm just like, I'm getting to the point in my life where I feel like it's gonna find me, and I'm gonna turn it away because I'm thinking some bull because of everything I put myself in. But it's gonna find me at the wrong time, and that's when God's gonna be like, I sent you the person you're supposed to be with, and you turned them away. Like, I feel like I was sent somebody amazing, and I looked at them and I said, ew, I don't want to talk to them. Because they didn't meet an expectation of mine. They were too clingy. They did too much. But then I don't know what I want. I guess I want to be happy, but I'm not all the way comfortable with what happiness includes. I don't know. I really don't know.
You take time to think about or talk about things that make you comfortable.
Like what?
Anything. Not necessarily have to be a person. Just could be just whatever. Going shopping, having me time or you time.
Oh, I haven't had me time since this semester started. I need some me time. What? Except when I go to the gym. Like, I was crying because I hate wasting my time. I hate feeling like I'm doing something wrong. I don't ever want to feel like I'm doing something wrong when I'm involved with somebody. I don't ever want to feel like I'm walking on eggshells to say what I want to say and not say it. I want to feel like it's okay to be me. Like, I don't feel like I'm a bad person. I don't feel like I'm too much for somebody. I got enough on my plate. I just want to put that quadrant, have that quadrant open. Like, I feel like life has 3 to 4 quadrants. You got family, work, school, and you got your love. I just want to feel like I belong to somebody. Love and belonging. I don't want to just belong to me and God. I want to belong to someone who actually cherishes my time. I don't know. It's frustrating to think. You know, when you live on your own, you want to come home and you want somebody to call you, be like, so how was work? Or what are you doing right now? Or how are you feeling today? It's frustrating when your best friend calls you and you're like, bitch, or whatever. Guess what my boyfriend did today? He crazy. And I'm like, what he did? Oh, he did this and that, and I don't know. It's really frustrating. I just want to feel of value to a sense, you know? I want to feel of value. Maybe I'm just thinking into it too much. That's my problem. I think into things too much. But I'm so goal oriented. Meaning, if I want to go to school, I go to school. I make it work for me. I do what I have to do to get things done. If I want to work, I put the effort in to make sure I'm at work on time. If I want to make money, I do overtime. I work hard. If I want to make my apartment look nice, I buy the things that make my apartment. I'll blink, close my eyes real tight, say I got to spend this money, and I just do what I have to do. But then if I want to get in a relationship and make it work, that's a two-sided deal. If they're not moving the same pace you're moving, it feel like you're going backwards. And I don't want to feel like I'm going backwards until I'm like, one day I close my eyes and hey, guess what? You're 35. And you're still going backwards. I don't like to live by a timestamp. But that's why I honestly feel like I'm living by a big giant timestamp on my head that's telling me, one day you're gonna see gray hair when you look in the mirror, and you want to be like, do you want to be like, damn, I got gray hair, and no kids that made this gray hair pop, no husband, no wife, no nothing. I'm just by myself. That is fearful. But maybe I'm just jumping into it and I'm thinking about it too much. And it's making me feel like I don't know what to do.
Fear can frustrate you and it can stop you dead in your tracks. It just makes things difficult. You've been so what I'm hearing is, I hear the frustration, I hear the fear, but I also hear a person that's goal oriented, enjoys time spending with family and friends, enjoys traveling, and enjoys a whole lot of other stuff. And if you focus on the fun stuff, the hurt may not go away, but it may not hurt as much. As time passes, things change. Your emotion about the relationship may not change. But the thing is, so you move, as long as you're moving in the right direction, it focuses on the things that make you happy. But if you focus on what's making you sad, or angry, or frustrated, then you're going to stay in that space. It'll pop up every now and then because human beings have emotions. It happens. Focus on the good stuff. Bad stuff is going to happen. That's part of life. But there's also a lot of good stuff that happens. Is focus on the good stuff. And I don't want to ask you too much because the session is about to conclude, and we still have a few more sessions left. If you would like to end the session at any point, or you have to extend to additional sessions, feel free to contact me. That's fine. You got my information. And before we conclude, just wanted you to think about what would you do if you change your personality, how it would affect you, or if you remain the same, how it would affect you. And just think about those things. I can't tell you which direction to go to, but before you make a step, just think about how you think it would end up. Because like I said before, the you being you is what got you to this point. I can't tell you to change, I can't tell you to stay the same. But think about the outcome if you were to take either choice.
So am I thinking about that right now, or is it something I gotta think about for a future session?
It could be for right now or future. It's up to you what you want to tell now. Or like I said, it's almost over. The session's almost over. So if you feel like there's still some things you want to get off your chest, that's fine. If you feel like you want to wait till the next session, that's fine too. It's up to you.
I just want to know, I just want to get to the point where I have a better understanding of why these relationships aren't working and why I can't obtain what I want. And I want to know if it's okay to be upfront with people without feeling like, they're going to constantly feel like I'm doing too much. And then, what I did that pointed out with my date? I said something. I said, no, I can't tell you this and that because I don't want you to feel like I'm doing too much. And she reacted by saying, so whoever made you feel like you were doing so much, you're going to go with that mindset with me? I didn't do anything. And that made me think wow, you must be really messing up. So basically, I'm just going to think about what you're saying and come to the next session with more thoughts about how to be easier with that. Because that's the best thing I could do.
All right, so the next session, a good session as always. I look forward to seeing you again.
Okay. Thank you for seeing me today. Bye.